out loud, "Are you so and so?" The lady says, "Yeah, I'm so and so." And now she muted the live, but you could see still she being on the live waiting for her package. And you know what happened? She was shot 3 times on live and she died. And what the friend did, she ran and switched off the live. So people are concerned, like, the last thing that will come to your mind is her phone. You will run, take your phone to call for emergency, but she grabbed her phone and switched the live. And then the next thing,
because of this, I see you should always clap until it's your time. But
exactly, they don't do that. They start feeling insecure. And also God's grace, if it's pointing at you,
it's pointing at you. If it's your time to shine, it's your time to shine.
So you don't want to breathe your air, all of it, like
even have your job.
Yes, we've seen it all.
Take everything from you. It's possible.
We've seen it all. So it just have to be like within yourself. Just go stand in front of a mirror every morning before you step out and just be like, "I'm beautiful
and wonderful."
And why
rude way to tell someone,
like rude in a polite way, like trying to dim your confidence.
True.
But like I said, if you really are confident in yourself, nobody can dim your light.
True.
Hi, good people. Welcome back to Touch on It podcast, whereby we talk about literally everything about life. And today I have a special guest. She's back. You've seen her from my previous videos, and today she's back to discuss with me a very, very important topic. And today we're going to be discussing about the confidence and validation. But before we start, please introduce yourself again.
It's nice to have me back again.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
My name is Glory, and I'm sure you've seen me on some of our podcasts before, but it's been a minute and I'm back.
Yeah, it's actually been a minute and we're back, and hopefully this time round we're not gonna go away again. So today we're going to be talking about confidence and validation and the difference.
Yeah.
So what do you, when people say confidence, what comes in your mind?
The act of believing in yourself without needing validation.
Exactly. So you've literally described 2 in 1. So it's the act of believing in yourself without needing validation. So
yes.
What about validation?
Validation, it's more of needing other people to give you like an approval, or how do I say?
Like you just need other people to commend everything that you do. Like you don't have your own. You don't believe in yourself, you have to always have people to commend you. For example, when you dress up for confidence and when you dress up for validation, these are 2 different things. Yeah,
sure.
Especially when you're a woman, most ladies are really, really affected by this validation thing.
Because I think most women dress up for validation, they don't dress up for confidence.
Like maybe 50%, to be honest. 50-60, they will really be onto validation. And you find that this really affects their lives because they are so much glued to validation. Like they expect everything that they do, it has to be, somebody has to comment about it. Like for example, they will dress up, do their makeup. They're not doing it because this is who they are or what they want to do. They're doing it because they expect when I go to work.
I believe like most of them, I think the power of social media is one thing which is making us, like, most of the women are not confident about themselves, because most of them be following these bloggers and social media platforms like the influencers and everything. And let me say, like, maybe I'm Glory, I'm living my lifestyle up to Tasha, so I see like Tasha, this is the way she's dressing. I'm trying to dress like Tasha because halfway I don't believe in myself. Like I'm not confident about myself. Because I believe everyone, if you're confident about yourself, you're always confident in whatever you're wearing. Like you don't need anyone.
You don't care. Like,
I don't care
what people have to say about your outfit.
And this is what happens because I'm trying to dress like Tasha, to look like Tasha. because I need people to think I'm like Tasha. So I need people to validate me. Oh, you look like Tasha. But deep down, I don't have my own confidence to stay on my own path. So I'm staying in validation just to have. And validation, I think, it will have you messed up because you'll be living like, I believe, for example, if you're following this influencer and you find she's not up to your par, you'll try to move to another influencer. So I think it was gonna mess up with you.
So you end up like losing yourself. And is it safe to say when you are always looking out for validation, you most of the time you get jealous because when, for example, there are people who walk in the room, they look good and people will commend them like, oh, you look good today, without them asking about it. Maybe they are confident, and for you, if you're sitting in that room and nobody told you look good, it will make you maybe start to hate this person, like, why her, why not me?
I don't think it makes you hate them, it messes up with your aura.
It messes up with you, and at some point you start to look at them in a way that, why her? Why not me? Am I also not looking good? I dressed up like this for people to see me. Why? So it messes up with your aura. It messes up with how you view people and things. You start to feel jealous because, ladies are, I think when we were created, there was a little bit of jealousy. That was a sprinkle of jealousy. So if you're really a person who really looks forward to validation, you start to feel jealous because you're like, okay, I also have, for example, a watch and you have a watch. So why yours is better than mine? Because you are not confident about yourself. So I think that's a challenge to women who are not really confident. And again, there are people who usually say, oh, I am confident, I'm this, I'm that. But confidence, you can see a person.
This is the question really where I was like asking myself, can you be confident but at the same time be needing validation?
There are people who do that. They will just,
I'll give you a very simple example. Like, for example, there are these kind of people, they don't post on social media. Maybe their photo gets like 10 likes. But because they posted it under the influence of confidence and validation, they'll kind of pull it off because I didn't get the likes that I wanted. So that means you're seeking validation from people. You want them to tell you, oh, you look good, blah, 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 blah. But there's this other person, they'll post their picture.
Whether they get one like, they are cool.
You don't care.
So that's why it messes with your personality. You become a person that you're really not. You always, like, for example, you always try to change yourself. Maybe you always trying to change your looks. Maybe you wanna color your hair maroon. Maybe tomorrow you wanna color your hair brown, because there's something that you're looking for and you're not getting it. Because at the end of the day, the confidence in you should not make you start looking for options to change how you look or how you talk. Like, for example, you're used to talking in a certain way, and then you like another person speaks like this and they get compliments. Oh, you talk nicely, you're feminine, and you're like, okay, so if this is what people like, why don't I start talking closer to that or change how I talk as well? So you see, it messes up with who you are.
And this is what I'm saying, like, I hate it when, especially people say like women dress for men. Trust me, I don't dress for men, I dress for myself. So whatever you find me wearing, I'm dressing it for myself. I'm not dressing out there to get a validation from a man. From the moment I walked into my closet and I chose this dress, I knew this is for you. This is for me. I dress for me, I don't dress for any man.
But don't forget, we have ladies who dress for men. Those who seek validation, like, for sure, they will just wake up and be figuring things out in their head. So if I wear this and I go to the office, George or whoever is there, they're gonna like it. It's not like how I stand in the mirror and I look at myself and I'm like, wow, I look good.
I think most people who be looking for validation are looking to be attracted by men. I think
you also have a category of pick-me-shers.
Yes.
These pick-me-shers are the ones who are really low on self-esteem.
Very true.
And one thing about them, if you're a woman who is confident in yourself and who you are, they will really have a problem with you, a big problem. And they will be looking for ways to frustrate you, because they're like, what is it that she has that I don't have? Like, why are people always in that brain? But if you sit down and now really try to be a person and reason out, you'll be like, okay, for me, maybe there's something I'm lacking. Confidence. She is confident. That's why everybody is on her case, because the way she carries herself, the way she talks, she doesn't need to be loud. When she gets into a room, her aura like attracts them. She doesn't have to say even a word. But for me, maybe when I go to a room, I'm like, hi guys, did you notice I have a new hairstyle today? How do I look? No, I have. Did you notice my nails?
They got done yesterday.
Baby, I have this new outfit. I bought it. You are now seeking validation. But the one you're eyeing and the one you're envying, they're just walking. People are like, oh, her outfit, she looks classy. Oh, today she's smelling. People will be now attracted to you in a way like,
nice.
Yeah, without even you having to be loud about it,
No, guys, have any perfume. Guys, I'm going out this weekend. Bro, who cares?
Now that's really typical validation. And you find now in terms of now relation. Okay, let's start with friendships. If you have a circle that has a lady or ladies who are really low on confidence, they're the ones who'll be messing up with the whole circle. They're the ones who'll be gossiping about the other people, like, oh, did you see Gloria? Oh, this and that. They will be always negative because they don't have something good going on with themselves. So they are the toxic people in the group because they're jealous.
I think these are some of the reasons why like female friendship don't last long.
Actually, we will come to that topic, but for now, these people who are really low on self-esteem and the confidence, even in relationships, they will always have a problem in their relationship because if they do things for men, for example, let me say I'm dating a certain person and I'm always looking forward for him to validate me, for him to tell me, oh, by the way, you look beautiful. And if they don't tell me that, I'll be like, so you don't love me anymore, or am I not attractive to you anymore? And maybe because you have been in this relationship for so long, so the guy already exhausted his compliments. He's already treated you.
Men should never get exhausted on compliments with their women.
So I understand, but yeah, they should. But you shouldn't like now live on to that. Like he has to every day tell me.
Trust me, you know, I'll say there's a difference between us women and men. I always take men as very genuine. Actually, when they say things, actually, if you get to know them in a, let me say, like in a long span kind of thing. Like when someone tells you, especially a man, when they say things, especially those who are serious and wherever, and like maybe even if it's a genuine friendship or anything, they say it from a point of truth. As women, I don't believe most of the time. For example, most of the time, you know, like we try to put each other like up. Sometimes, if you know you're low on your self-esteem, I try to tell you, look
like nice. If you're a girls, then you will try to uplift my spirit if I'm low. But there are those ladies who will now ruin it. Like even if you're confident, they will try to make you like, oh, by the way, what happened to your face? What are you using? It doesn't look good. Or who did your hair? It doesn't look so. They're trying to bring you down. So they are the ones lacking the confidence. So because they feel miserable within themselves, so they try to pass that energy to you for you to start questioning yourself. So like now let's go back to this topic of women in relationships always seeking validation. One thing I believe as a lady, if I'm dating a person for a long time, let's say for me long means 1 year plus, it's already like surviving relationship. So I don't expect the guy to always, if he tells me you look beautiful, like okay, fine, thank you, but I'm not gonna be clinging to that. Like I'm always looking, because if you're always looking forward to that, sometimes men, they will randomly come and tell you look good today even when you're not looking good, because he already likes you. And I believe if he's still with me for this period of time, it means he likes me as a person, maybe my character, my physical look. So even if he says I look beautiful or no, he's already with me. That's already like a ticket. Okay. But now we have these women, they'll be like nagging, because they will dress up and expect the guy to tell, oh, you look good. And if he doesn't tell how you look good, they will even end up fighting. So now that's where the problem comes in. Your man should tell you look good for sure.
They should come from a place of heart, like you're telling me.
And you shouldn't be asking for it. When you're asking for it, the guy can already see, she doesn't have self-confidence. So why am I dating a person who is low on confidence? You don't even have to go asking everybody, like, how do I look today? How is my makeup, by the way? Oh, guys, this, or I want this. For me, confidence is so peaceful, so quiet. Like, even this, like, let's talk about, like, for example, when you're doing your skincare routine, right? Maybe you have invested a lot of money in the skincare, right? We have those ladies who will open a live to just show guys, like, oh, I'm using, for example, the most expensive products. Like, let's use CeraVe, it's expensive. Or
Cetaphil.
Yeah, so you will open a live to just show people, because you want people to say, oh wow, she's really a rich person. You're
looking really rich. I think you're seeking validation.
Like you want,
guys, can you see my skin is glowing? Blah, blah,
because
blah.
I'm using expensive things, you know. But some of the ladies who are confident, they will lock their bathroom, do their skincare routine, go to sleep. They will not even talk about what they're using, but the results on their face, they will tell. And I'll come and say, oh, by the way, your skin looks nice. What are you using? And now she will tell you. She didn't have to be loud about it, because one thing, she's confident.
Confident is not loud.
And you notice those ladies who are confident, they don't talk unless it's necessary. They don't make these silly moves or be pick-me's. And one thing again, talking about now the pick-me's.
Exactly.
If you're in a group of girls, like your friends, you do things together, you go out, and maybe let's say some of you are now starting to discover wanting to be in relationships. So you meet guys, you meet men, but we have a pick me in the group who is really not confident, and maybe the guys are just coming, and maybe the guy likes you, and maybe I like the guy, for example. The guy is really into you. So when we are in a setting, I will start to like look down on you, so that the guy will see you have a problem and they will stop like following you or something, you understand?
Yeah.
Just because I'm lacking confidence, because the guy will not come to me, the guy came to you. Why you? Because maybe you're confident and the guy can sense, oh, this one is a pick me. So this thing of lacking confidence really is it's a red flag. If you're my friend,
it's a problem.
If you're my friend and you're really not confident about yourself, for me, I start to stay away from it, because it's a red flag. You will find out these people are evil. Have you seen people who, I was watching on TikTok another day and I saw a lady who was shot on live. Maybe you came across that video, but it was viral. She was Mexican and she was on live. So her close friend, they are besties, promises her that on that day she was going to receive a package, a gift. And she was excited when she went on live. So as she was waiting for the package, she felt a little bit uneasy. We have this instinct sometimes, like something is going to happen. So she was like, oh, I want to leave. And the friend keeps telling her, no, wait, your package is coming. And the delivery guy came and asked out loud, are you so-and-so? The lady says, yeah, I'm so-and-so. And now she muted the live, but you could see still she being on the live waiting for her package. And you know what happened? She was shot 3 times on live and she died. And what the friend did, she ran and switched off the live. So people are concerned, like, the last thing that will come to your mind is her phone. You will run, take your phone to call for emergency, but she grabbed her phone and switched the live. And then the next thing that happened, she went and changed her name on social media and she called herself literally the same nickname that she was using, the friend that died. And then months later, in her house, because she gave her a piggy doll as she waits for the other package and some drink from Starbucks. So this piggy doll, when she was shot, she was holding it. And months later, when she was doing her live in her room, they saw the piggy doll in her closet. And people are like concerned. How come you owned everything that your friend left? Are you sure you're not the one who, people will ask, how come you took her name, you took her things, you're the one who told her to wait for a package, so you are the one who planned the whole thing for her to be removed? Because she was famous on TikTok, that the friend was really like, not really that much. And she started now going up. So people who are not confident, they will do anything to get what you have, so is passing,
validation.
And that's why I'm telling you, it's a red flag and it can be so dangerous, really. If you don't
toxic,
have
actually.
It's toxic, and some people will go to any length to make sure that they outshine you. And if they don't outshine you, they can go to an extent of even like getting you killed or, getting you fired at work. It's sick.
Yeah, people be sick out here. Mentally, actually.
Actually, that's a mental problem because you're not settled. You're always thinking about so-and-so.
Oh, so what's Tasha gonna do today? I want to do the same thing. Tasha went to this place, I want to go to that place. Tasha is dating this kind of a guy, I want to date the same kind of guy. It's just exhausting.
I used to have a friend who would do the same. For me, I used to think like maybe she likes my life. I'm not like, my life is not that big, but I do things that, because I love myself. So I would shop for myself, I'll buy for myself things, I'll go out. So I had this friend, and anything I do, she would do similar, but a little bit more. Like for example, if I buy a certain brand, she'll go and make sure she breaks her back to buy a little bit of a higher and more expensive, and she'll make sure that I see it. When I shop, it reached a point that she couldn't really compete anymore. So what she was left to do, if I do shopping or I go somewhere, she'll just come and start criticizing. You could have saved this money. Why are you shopping? You could have done this. Why are you doing this? So at some point I was like, is this really a genuine friendship? Because if you're friends, you shouldn't
when it comes to friendship, I would say like any kind of relationship, you have to be gaining something. If I'm not gaining anything from you, trust me, I'll cut you off.
Growth, ideas to be a better person. But if you are a friend who is criticizing me just because you lack confidence, then honestly, I'm gonna cut you off, because it's dangerous. You've seen cases of people who even kill their friends or poison their friends just because they see something in you that they don't have, and no matter how hard they try. Because
another thing also, I'll say this, like our timings is not the same. Like
exactly,
you might make it into your career faster than I did.
Yes.
You get to some place where I never got there, but because of this, I see you should always clap until it's your time. But
exactly. They don't do that. They start feeling insecure. And also God's grace, if it's pointing at you,
it's pointing at you. If it's your time to shine, it's your time to shine.
So people should just learn that. And especially I think this problem really affects ladies more, because I've never had men.
No, actually I think even men.
maybe a very small.
But we don't know anything about
maybe
mental.
a 5%, because I feel men are not. Maybe for men it's about positions and all this.
But I don't think men are the same like us.
No, I think they don't care about those things.
Men are genuine. Their friendships are always genuine. That's why you'll hear men have been friends for like
20 years.
And you're like 20 years.
Sorry, 20 years.
20 years.
You're not tired.
Or 30 something years. You've been friends since we were in college. I don't remember some.
But for ladies, friendships do not last even for an year or so. If you
they may last for a few years. If you've been friends for like a long while.
oh my god, it's been a long time, because you are a person who is confident in yourself and you know what you want in life. On the other hand, I know what I want in life as a person, so we click.
I think for a friendship to last, you need to find people of your clique.
Exactly, and people who want almost the same thing that you want, so that you not have to.
No, I think as for women, I think we know what we want. As for like, for example, I think our friendship lasts if we are chasing the same goals. Not exactly the same, but we are headed in the same platform.
Exactly.
You know what you want in life. I know what I want in life.
Not like I'm a friend who, when I see you buying a Chanel bag, and now I want to buy a Chanel bag.
No, please. This is not. I always say life is not a competition. It's not a competition. Whoever is getting there first, let them. Maybe I'm buying a Chanel bag because it's my birthday.
Maybe you've saved for 2 years to buy the Chanel bag.
Or maybe I'm buying a Chanel bag because it's my birthday and I want a little treat for myself. And I've invested maybe enough.
Exactly, and you plan for it.
Yes.
So me running to get the same, now I'm not okay. Maybe I have to break my bank and then later I'll be like, why did I even buy this? For validation? For
Yeah.
So what I can say, like, to close this topic, or to just like,
I think most of the women are like, not most actually, I'm not saying most, I'll say some have this problem where they want to be the wannabes. Like, life is not a competition. Life is not a competition.
And they want to be on top, and they will do anything possible to show everybody that I am here, even if it means lying, faking their lifestyle.
Especially faking your lifestyle. Like, I find it so hard. How do you just wake up and then you just decide to fake your lifestyle?
It's delusional. It's being delusional.
Yeah, it's being the Lulu.
And that thing is, but sometimes they say the Lulu is the Solulu, but this one is sick. You cannot just wake up and start faking your life. Just for what?
Validation.
Who cares? For me, I'll just come back to my house and eat and sleep. You will be the one wasting your energy out there.
You waste your money, you waste your energy stalking me.
Just to look like. Women, if you're out there, please just work on your confidence. It's so beautiful when you have confidence, actually.
And also another thing, look for your own money. It's very nice having your own money and confidence. These two will take you places. They go hand in hand.
Yes, that's another thing. Like, have your own money. Don't depend on people.
Trust me, having your own money as a woman makes you avoid most of the shittiest things these men do for you.
Exactly.
That's also another thing.
And a man, when they notice that you're not confident, they will treat you the way they want.
Yes. Because I believe also confidence and money, these are two things that go line in line. Because if you have your own money, trust me, there are a lot of drama you'll avoid also from men and also from your friends, I guess.
Because you will respect yourself. People will
trust me, men give you extra respect if you have your own money.
Yes, and I think money comes with confidence.
Yes.
Or confidence comes with money.
Confidence, I say confidence and money go along. It's like the best combo you will ever have.
Yeah.
You have your own money. So it's the best.
But also it comes with, I think, maturity and how you brought up, because I also feel some ladies that I wouldn't judge as much as the ladies who came up from backgrounds whereby maybe your family used to criticize you. Maybe your mom would tell you, oh, you're useless. Look at your sister. She's doing better than you. What are you doing with yourself? So when you grow up knowing that in this life you have to compete to get a place in the society or in this life.
Actually, this one I believe it's self-esteem.
Yeah, when your self-esteem is low, your confidence goes low. So I think if you have such a problem, the best thing that you can do for yourself is seeking therapy, because that thing can affect you, because you will grow up knowing
I'll say some of us, I think most of us, I think you're a millennial and I'm a millennial as well. Most of us, I think we are fighting so many childhood traumas, and that's something I've come to notice. It's really affecting our relationship, and like as we're going also, it's affecting our goals here and there.
Yeah, because it's like we haven't healed from the traumas. Okay, some work hard to heal, and some who are really...
and also we are trying also to break generational curses, like things which have been happening over and over again, and you're trying to prove like I can do better than whatever they did. So yeah, I think it needs a lot of confidence. Also, it needs a lot of work.
Yeah, but do not let it limit you that you have to now be an evil person or to be a toxic person. Okay, I believe maybe some things, for example, like what I say.
Sometimes I always say, even if, as much as we say it's not okay, whatever is not working, it's not working for you, cut it off.
Just
even if it means family, because family, sometimes you can have a good family, and sometimes family can be toxic. So whatever works for you. I don't ever judge anyone who says they cut off their family, or
there's always a reason for that. Actually, there's always a reason. So yeah, it's for you as a person to work on yourself, work on your confidence, know what you have in life, set goals, have a gratitude book whereby you can write, today I'm grateful for this, today it didn't go well, but I'm hoping tomorrow things will be well.
Yeah, because looking back, maybe some of us never thought we'd be here today.
For sure. Bro, we've come from far, and we really did a lot of work to be where we are. Because I think we were friends from long time when we were just so young, like we were in just our
it was like 6 or 7 years back.
7 years back. So when we were on our prime, we were like from the teenage life, we just felt like now we're mini adults. So we were so confused. We were like peer pressure as well.
It did work.
So I think that's the path whereby you can.
I think we've been all in places where we had even ourselves like maybe we needed validation from people. I think we've walked all through it, so that's why I think we can confidently say it. Confidence does the magic.
Exactly.
Confidence and money goes hand in hand.
Yes, and having you set your goals, work on yourself as a person. I think knowing who you really are as a person, that helps a big.
And also loving yourself. Love yourself. People need to learn to love themselves.
And if you have a problem with like the confidence thing, for me, normally, I used to have a friend who was low on confidence. So I remember telling her, because she was telling me, I'm not really as beautiful as this and this and this. And I was like, bro, you are beautiful the way you are. There is no other person who looks like you. You don't have a twin. So it's you. You are beautiful. You're unique. And if you feel low on yourself, go to the mirror.
I think there is something.
Go to the mirror, have affirmations. Just be like, I am beautiful. I'm great. There is nobody else like me. Just be positive. Don't
I think there's a thing like, probably because you're going to be a parent someday, and I think we need to teach our children how to be confident with themselves,
to love themselves
and be confident with themselves. Like you need to set like affirmations for them, like tell them, even if someone told you you're ugly, tell them you need to have affirmations, tell yourself you're beautiful.
Do not let anyone. It starts from childhood as well. Or if maybe in your teenage life you're abandoned, maybe your parents were busy.
That's what I say, like the family does play a part when it comes to confidence.
Yeah, so you find yourself struggling to to know who you are. If you're lucky to know, like we are lucky, we came to know, like, bro, we are really almost heading to our prime, and we really need to be confident, because life is not easy out there, bro. Life is not. You will meet ladies who will want to compete, who will want what you have. They will even want to breathe your air, all of it, like even have your job. Yes, we've seen it all.
Take everything from you. It's possible.
We've seen it all. So it just have to be like within yourself. Just stand in front of a mirror every morning before you step out, and just be like, I'm beautiful
and wonderful
and today's gonna be a great day.
That reminds me, there was this thing, I think I was watching, or a friend was telling me a story. So there were like two friends, like the way we were seated, and one man said, told one, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. So what does that mean? Can you get that? You're fearfully, and the other one is wonderfully made. So that means like you're fearfully, they fear from you, and the other one is wonderfully made. And I was like, I thought it was a joke until like it sat down to myself, and I was like, actually that's a very rude way to tell someone,
like rude in a polite way, like trying to dim your confidence.
True.
But like I said, if you really are confident in yourself, nobody can dim your light.
True.
But I have seen people, like I've worked with people, I've seen people whereby, like even at work, if a guy comes and tells you, you look good, they will be flying seven heaven. They are into that. But if they find another person being complimented, not them, their mood shifts. Like their mood switches on and off according to how many compliments they get from guys or from ladies, and they will now try to compete with whoever gets the highest compliment. So I've seen it, by the way. This is something that I've experienced. Like a person like me, when I most of the time I work in the hospitality industry, I get to meet people, and sometimes I have days whereby I do my makeup.
Hospitality, so I can relate.
I do my makeup today. I'm in a good mood. I look good. My makeup is on point. I look really, we have days, and then I'll go to work and I have like these people telling me, oh, you look good. You're from. So for me, I'm already used to that, because whether you tell me or no, I know I look good. I came from home. I have a mirror. I don't need that. But thank you. Actually, I'm not supposed to thank you. I'm supposed to say like, I know.
That reminds me. There's a time when people used to tell. Actually, lately, maybe I'm polite. But there was a time when you used to tell me, oh, you look beautiful, and say thanks to my mama and papa. And people used to find it like rude. No, generally it's thanks to my mom and dad. I'm this pretty. Because not me.
You know it already.
And people, or you would tell me like, oh, most of the time if you tell me I look good, if it's not like if it's in a casual way, I'll tell you, I know.
Yeah, like it depends with the relationship with the person who's making you look good. So my point is, like, for me, when I get these compliments, because they keep in coming, I'm like, blush them off. I'm like, I know anyway, it's not gonna add or change anything, but thank you, at least you noticed. But now there are people who live on that, people who live on validation. They will be looking
today 10 people tell me I look pretty, tomorrow nobody tells me.
And if the same person comes tomorrow and forget to compliment them, they'll be mad. Like, what happened to? Are you okay today? Because something is missing. Like, where's my compliment? So you see the difference. Like, if confidence is here, validation is here. And like I said, validation is loud, literally so loud. But confidence is always gonna be so silent, so quiet. Like, just gonna be. You don't even want the drama. Because why? You're just gonna bring
the aura is there, and you know there's something you can never change, the aura of a person.
And also I think like confidence comes with class. You know, like when you have like, you know, you're classy, you have the confidence. And class comes with, people usually say class is like how you dress, or no, for me class is the manners. How do you talk to people? How do you talk to yourself? How do you?
But you know, there's something you never, you know, class is not something you buy.
No, that's why I said it comes with the personality. Like for me, class is more of a personality.
It's a personality. It's not more of a, it's a personality thing actually.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, like, for example, you can, so over social media you can watch people who have money but they have zero class. So class is not something that can be bought with.
And if you're classy, you don't have to go shouting about it. Oh guys, I'm classy, hello.
They always say class is like, they always say
class is quiet as well. Class
they
is
always say
confident.
class is like the bank. The bank is always so quiet.
Yeah.
No music going.
Because it has a lot of value.
It has its own class.
And it has a lot of
knows
value.
its value. Yeah. Because something that knows its own value, it's not loud.
And you'll not find people in the bank coming to tell you, oh, in this bank, we are having like $1 million we are saving for people. You don't know, because that's something that is valuable. It needs to be protected
for nothing.
So like, that's why I say class and confidence for me, they are like this. They click. They click. Okay, you can be confident, but maybe you don't have class, because you have ladies who are really confident, but they'll blush you off. They'll be like so mean. They don't have class. Like their personality is just like awkward.
I think if some of the things do align with each other, it's like paper and a pen, they just go hand in hand.
Exactly. So yeah, so for our ladies out there, just work on yourself, work on your confidence,
work on your money.
Exactly. Work on your bag. Fill up that bag.
Yeah.
Don't depend on validation. Work on yourself, work on your self-esteem, and you're gonna go far. You know, don't be this kind of a person who's loud. You know, like we have this kind of loud vibes, like you're vibing, you like to laugh, you like to vibe with people. That's a different thing with validation. For validation is when you're loud, trying to get attention, like you have something.
You need people's attention.
Exactly.
Like, or how do I say, like compliments, like you need people to be accountable for something.
Yes.
To validate you.
Like your life revolves on people's opinions and compliments, and your mood.
Like you need people to verify your point. Like,
exactly.
Look nice.
Yes.
Am I dressed?
And if you tell me I don't look, for example, I did my lashes yesterday, and then you come and tell me, no, they don't look good on you, I will go and remove them.
Because because
what you said is not good on me.
Yeah.
But if I do it from a point of
like, let me put it this way. So for validation, you need people to verify.
Exactly. Exactly.
That was the right.
If they don't verify, it's all wrong. So if, for example, I'm putting on braids today, and then you come and tell me, no, this braids don't look good on you. Then tomorrow I go and put them off, and then I put on something else to wait and see if now you will compliment.
Trust me, I will put on those braids for a month.
Exactly, because that's what I say. If whatever you're doing comes from you as a person, you don't need anybody. You will tell me, oh, the lashes don't look good. I'll be like, but that's what I like. That's what I like.
I always say, like, this is another point which comes in. Most women do their makeup to boost their confidence.
Maybe some were bullied, or maybe some
of them I think they're not confident, like, with themselves and everything, so they need makeup for validation. Because if you go to social media, like, that's when you always see like people like without makeup, and you're like, oh my god, what happened? Because they're like two different people, because they need the makeup to boost their confidence.
Some need makeup to boost their confidence, and some need makeup to just feel good. Like for me, makeup is a feminine thing. Like I feel like makeup makes me feel so feminine. So I'm already confident with myself, so to add a little touch to my life as a girly, as a lady, I feel like, if I add a little bit of makeup, some accessories, my hair, I'm feeling feminine. Like
that reminds me, there's someone who asked me like, Glory, why don't you put makeup? And I was like, myself, I don't enjoy doing makeup, and if I have to do makeup, it's once in a while. If maybe I'm going out, and if I'm doing makeup, I'm doing makeup for yourself, for myself,
for you, for Gloria, like
for me. Today I'm like, oh, I'm going out, I'm gonna do makeup, but there's no way you're gonna be finding me in the house like I'm having makeup on. I'm like enjoying my natural being at home.
Because for me also, when I'm doing makeup, I do play with the days. There are days that I'm low, and I just do slightly light makeup, you cannot even notice I have makeup on. And then there are those days that I'm so vibey, I just have this vibe and I'm like, today I'm gonna look good for me. So I'll put makeup, not like too much, but you will see, oh, she looks different today. So for me, I play with makeup as something that, and it's a routine. For me, makeup is a routine. Like I have, when I'm going to work, my day starts with makeup. Like it's a routine for me. Like if I don't do makeup, I feel like I'm missing. It's like when you're going to the gym, it's a routine for you. You're doing gym for yourself, right? Not for people. So it's already in your bucket list. Like this is what I'm gonna do today, tomorrow. So for me, makeup is not something I do for people to tell me, oh, you look good today. No, it's something that I do because it's part of me. Like this is who I am and what I like. So now we know the difference between confidence and validation. So our ladies, let's really work on our confidence and everything will be okay.
Sure.
So until next time, it was so nice talking to you. It's been a minute and we will try to bring you more of these topics. Just comment down below what you think about confidence and validation. Comment,
if you missed us at some point,
you can already add it there and we can always come back to talk about this topic more often if you really like it. And until next time, bye bye.